Good moment, Aries. Good morning. Hey, if you're waiting for Self-Love Sunday Soup Sermon, it's coming. It's going to be very difficult. I'm trying to brace myself for it because it's already very triggering, and I'm sure it might be triggering to a lot of others. So I'm waiting until I can hold myself more together to do it. It'll be an amazing lesson, so just hang tight. I hope you understand. So anyway, Aries, it's been a while. Let's check in and see how you're doing and if you're holding yourself well together. Wow, that was funny. I was like, and if you're holding yourself together well, better than me, and the Strength card came out. Strength card's already coming out, yeah? Wow, yeah. That's a good reminder is that we have strength on the inside too. Wow. Judgment, 3 of Swords, the World, 6 of Wands, and the Star. Wow, you recently had a broken heart that you were able to spiritually triumph over. Yeah, that's great. Good for you. That's very difficult. It's hard to walk away from something that's no longer serving you. Because look at that. No longer serving you. How am I going to get my control back because I can't move forward with myself or collaborate, right? Air signs. And then you're able to come home to yourself here with this grounding energy. Maybe you walked away from an earth sign here. You're maybe also have water in your chart. Yeah, I'm going to keep those cards, he says. Let me point this down a bit. So yeah, 6s and 7s, man. 6s and 7s. This is good, Aries. You know, Aries, you're really trying to, stable yourself here. Ground yourself. Because you just kind of have this whole, I need to prepare myself. I need to proceed with caution. I need to finish accepting the truth here of what has happened with this heartache. However this heartache has happened here. You know, I really feel like it might have been earth sign energy. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is also here. Jehovah, what else is here? What else is here, Jehovah? Yeah, and with these 6s and 7s on the opposite end of the spectrum here, this is 13s. So you've had this death and rebirth, which is where this heartache has been accepted, or let's hold on tight to those, is accepted or has not been yet. And the whole overall energy is returning home. Okay, it's returning home to yourself. It could be returning home to this earth sign, but Jehovah's already saying, it ain't working for a reason, because you're already channeling 7 of Pentacles. It's already taken away your worth. There's nothing to continue time on here for, right? Yeah. So let's see what these 2 cards are. Oh, yep. Jehovah's saying you got to accept the truth about that, because the spiritual dominion, the journey, the new escapades, 333, good things are coming, that you want to roll in for you right now isn't going to work, Aries. It's not. And look at, you've got 2, 3, and 4 right here. And if you're vibrating with the rest of these elements in this 2, 3, and the 4, it isn't going to work regardless, because it cannot rephysiologically fuse here. Okay, it's not balanced. You want this so bad that now it's like, how am I going to get this to work? How am I going to get this to work? But what you're not realizing is that you're not in control. And this is why you kind of got to drop the ego and come home to yourself, right, Aries? But it's really difficult because it's like, well, I already did that. Well, then this is called spiritual growth, man. New shit happens. New towers arise that you have to trump. New traumas come up that you never realized that they were still there. You know, new heartaches. New heartaches over and over and over until you conquer them finally and heal them and get rid of them. So, yeah, I'm really feeling this earth signs energy though, man. Grounding. I just heard grounding. Grounding energy. Grounding energy. Maybe we'll get more on that. Yeah, so there's now a fire sign here, possibly. You're dealing with the fire sign. Could just have fire in your chart, man. You could have anything of this in your chart. We all have this in our chart. But I'm just being... I've got two different things going on in my head, y'all. This also could be two parents. That's what I'm getting. Two parents. Two parents, Aries. So, there's like duplicity here. So there's Aries here that's dealing with an earth sign. Then there's the other side of the screen here that's dealing with two parents. And they just continue like grounding to me. I'm like, grounding. And then it came to me like grounded in your room. Like you continue to be grounded in your room, which I know that sounds really stupid because, you know, we're not 13 here. However, I get it though, because Jehovah's saying, look, they're blocking you from moving on. They're blocking you from leaving the nest here. You know, they're blocking you from returning home to your damn self and doing what you want to do. Okay, they might not want you to move out. You know, there might be trying to stop you here financially from doing any of that. If you still live with your parents here, you know, it could be where you don't live with your parents and you're trying to move on in this happy, steadily time in your life here. And this leaf blower guy right now, really? All right, well, sorry, guys. But then here you are and you're like, hey, I want to move on. I want to return to, this is like returning energy. Like, I want to return back to this one spot. Did I just hear a knock on my door now? My goodness. Well, if this leaf blowers, guys, get really close to the window, y'all, I'm just gonna be silent until, I don't know, maybe I'll just, we'll see. Either way, parental influencers, okay, or there's an earth sign. There might even be two earth signs here, okay. No, parents, I keep getting parents, which is very, very hard because then their issues are now absorbed onto you and you have to take them. You know, you might be also this other side of this where it could be parental influencers. It's like you're trying to come home and they don't want you to. Like, you're trying to come home in the sense of like, hey, I'm having a really hard time. I'm broke as fuck. I'm going to be homeless here soon. And they're telling you no. They're telling you no. You got to figure it out. Time's moving for you anyway. But you are protected. And that's exactly what this is right here. There's quite a bit here, Aries. What are you guys dealing with? Yeah, 3 of Cups there on the bottom. That's a third-party situation here. That definitely could be two influencers, two parents. This could even be two people at work that you're just not, oh, he wants that card. Yeah, look at that. Page of Swords. So this is a child card. Yep. So Aries, if you're dealing with your parents here, or a younger earth sign for the other side of the screen here, but you're standing up in your truth and you're ready to. You're this immature, truthful, becoming to be truthful, coming to the light healthy, constructively towards your inside yourself here, because the swords is the truth. They're these mirrors, right? Okay, and then now these are 2s. You're in your 2s here, 3's there, 4's there, and all of that can go to 6s right here. 4s is the 8s plus the 2 more is the 10s right here. So you're really going through this whole new death and rebirth, right? We still have that 13's energy because right now this is 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. And I could continue to go on here too because this is 7, 10, 10 is 20. Okay, now we're almost at the whole end of it again here with intuition being reignited and your new balance coming in. And that's what's meant for you. That's what's coming after this, this card. Oh, yep. See, that's what's coming for you. I was going to say, right after the wheel and all this death and rebirth, the devil comes. You really face the devil inside of you to be able to clear his ass out, trump the tower, and then a star is here to get that intuition going. The sun and the moon to balance you all out as you are spiritually guided through the world here, being measured and weighed by judgment here with the scales inside of you, okay? That's so funny. Jehovah brought that star out because look at this. You've got two wheels now here, two eyes, so much guidance within these pentacles right here, okay? All of these elements in here that are, they just need to be shifted a little bit, okay, Aries? It really is. You're divinely guided. You're lost control on what to do here, and Jehovah's going to give you the answer. His answer right here for you is if you want this new spiritual dominion, if you want to move out, if you want to go back home, if you need to do something else that's not working with you, if you have to walk away from your parents energetically, no matter what the 3D situation is here, I'm here for you. I'm also a cycle breaker. I have done it. Stay tuned for Self-Love Sunday because it'll be a huge eye-opener if you're trying to walk away from parents, okay? However, this is what you got to do is you got to put your shining armor on here, okay? And face the truth. You need to accept it with yourself. And then that way you can go in guns blazing, passionately, standing your ground, because you're grounding yourself from the inside out now, when they've been wanting to ground you from the outside in. Okay. 11 minutes right there on the clock. Yeah, 11:11. That's beautiful, Lord. Wow. Aquarius is here. We also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the sword. You know, one of your parents could be an Aquarius too, and you're having a hard time standing up to them the most, which they also have control over your other parent here. You know, could be Virgo, Libra there. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, which Capricorn's a devil card, which is the whole fear here, the whole control, the whole overhold. You know, let's see what else is here. What else is on the bottom of the deck? Yeah, look at that. The Empress in the negative. It could definitely be your mama here, Aries. Your mama's a bitch and a half, ain't she? Yeah, she's very, very manipulative. She does not have good intentions. She is so ugly on the inside that now she projects with her own intuition, her own star, negatively because she's bitter. She doesn't want success for you because no one ever believed in her, and now she doesn't believe in herself, and now you don't believe in you, right? Yeah, stay tuned for Self-Love Sunday because I'm going to show you what that reflection looks like and what happens when you absorb it. Bring your Kleenex, okay? Wow, Jehovah, yeah. And you, Aries, it doesn't matter if you're feminine or you're masculine. This is also your feminine side because we have both of those inside of us here. You're standing up in your truth, okay? Your twos, okay? This is feminine energy as well, telling the truth and being honest and open about it emotionally because you've already trumped the low vibrations, masculine energy, okay? So with this air sign here, the truth that you need to conquer after the tower here, air sign here, okay? It's really just, I'm getting your mama energy, which would make sense because you got two parents right there, two pentacles still holding you down and grounding you where you're not supposed to go, or they're not supportive, you know. And I kind of get this where it's like your mama's in charge and your dad's like, oh, okay, you know, vice versa. But I'm really feeling, because, you know, yeah. It also could be where your father doesn't have his feminine side intact either. Because 4 right here, no, it's the mama. Because 4s is positive and 3s is negatives, really, in this situation. With this negative here. This is the opposite reflection here. Either way, whatever resonates for you, because I got to stop thinking about the gematria on that, because it could definitely be both. It could definitely be both. This masculine father doesn't have his worth intact, his feminine side either, because his wife has taken it away. This wife is a true narcissistic witch and a half, like I said. Okay, she is the problem in the family, and it's very, very hard because you here, Aries, you're standing up in your truth saying, I'm fucking done. I am done with this manipulation, okay? Let's go to the Dr. Phil show because I'm going to fuck you up. Like, yeah, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Aries, I'm so sorry that you're going through so much. This is so hard because it's like, you know who you are on the inside. You know who you want to be. You know that you can do something, and you know that this is what you damn want to do. And it's like, nope, you can't do that. Nope, we're not going to pay for that. Nope, we're not going to support you on it. And it's like nothing even out of the ordinary. It's just, okay, you don't believe in me now? Like, you know, you're on my ass about doing it. And now that I want to do it, it's not here. You know, now that you figured out what you want to do for college, they're like, nope, we're not going to pay for it. You know, it's, you know, something about this financial control really is what's here too, Aries, okay? Yeah, Four of Swords, look at that. You're always going to have Five of Swords here, this defeated mental illness, okay? This lot of shame and toxic, this lot of trauma, this lot of anxiety mentally and emotionally to make you on the inside, which I know how that feels too, okay? Once you stand up for yourself and tell the truth, you're going to sit there and be like, yep, I'm done, okay? No matter what, Mom, you have these swords pointing at me. No matter what, they're here to have, what's this card? He put that up for a reason. What is it? Yep, things got to change, Mama. And look at this. This is effing funny. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Look at this, you guys. Oh, wow. Things got to change, Mama, because look at this. You and Dad are taking away my Seven of Pentacles, okay? You're taking away my worth. You don't believe in me when I believe in myself, and it's not my fucking problem that you haven't accepted yourself, that you haven't looked in the mirror, that you haven't taken a personal accountability for your own problems. It's your problem that you're reflecting onto me. It is now my problem to stand up in my truth. Where am I? Where am I? It is now my problem to stand up in my truth, change the viewpoint of the truth of my pentacles, my spiritual DNA, my ancestors, the truth within my parents that are also within inside of me. My Seven of Pentacles is going to come into play, Mom, and I'm going to stand up in my truth, and my worth is going to be amazing because after things change, my Seven of Pentacles will now be 9. Will now be 9 pentacles, and I will stand up in my truth. I will have called a truce with you. I will have not let you communicate with me anymore if that's what it takes. I am 9 pentacles, Mom. Don't you ever fucking make me feel like I am not 9 pentacles ever again, because you don't. You don't feel like you're 9 pentacles, right? Am I spot on, Aries? I understand how you feel. Nothing will change for you. Nothing will change for you until you stand up in your truth, okay? There's plenty of ways that you can do it. Talk to God. Talk to yourself on the inside. Come home to yourself. You can do that regardless, whether they want you to or not, okay? You need to come home to yourself in the 5D before shit in the 3D can be projected out through your intuition, through this guided soul within you. It's right here. Lord's saying it's time to go. They are always going to hold you down. Your mother is a very, very sick woman. And she's a very, very sick woman. You cannot help her, and she's making you sick too. And she has for a very, very long time. Okay, this is a very hard habit to break. And as you are a cycle breaker and stepping into your Empress energy and coming home to yourself, you're just going to have 6 cups over and over and over again because there's nothing to interfere with you and all of these swords. Okay. Okay, I'm here for you if you need help breaking away. I'm here for you, okay? I've been there, I've done it. What's underneath this 2 here when your 9 of Pentacles comes into play? Yeah, look at that. Wow. Look at, you're going to have this 2, you're going to get this spiritual dominion. You're going to be able to be like, okay, whew, I'm going to go this way. I have a key to my own place. I'm going to go to this college. I'm going to move to this town. I'm going to do what I want to do as an adult. I've made my own decision. And you have a saying, look what you have to look forward to, okay? Once this happens and goes and resolves for you, this is now going to switch, fall off, and this is going to come into play, okay? Let's see what else is here. Yeah, look at that, 8 of Swords. So now just beware because your mama is always going to try, but this was in the negative, so we need to honor this in the negative, right? Wow, look at how many of that mental anxiety you are walking away. Okay, and if you're in your 9 of Pentacles, then you're going to be your 8, 9 Pentacles, 8, 9, 10, everything else. 8 of Swords, this mental illness will start to heal. You will start to recover. You will start to air out the truths here and the traumas and accept them and heal them one at a time, as we so should over time here with the Lord. He will help you. Yeah, look at that. You have it. Oh my gosh, Aries, look at you. This brand new start in your whole energy by yourself. Sweetheart, where did that card go? There it is. Okay. Look at that. 1, 2, and 3. Look at it. You have it. You're working on your stability from the ground up. You have really taken the truth to your low vibrations. You've learned how to not be this person. You learned how to not be this parent for the future, okay? Because Empress energy, you could have kids yourself. You could be having a child, and this is why shit needs to change. It's really, really important to be a cycle breaker if you're having your own children or do have your own children, because you do not want to treat your children the way that your mother has treated you, the way that your father has treated you. Stay tuned for Self-Love Sunday, because that'll really help too, okay? Yeah, look at that. 1, 2, 3. I am so proud of you. Let's see here. Yeah, look at that. King of Cups coming in there. Your masculine side. We have a few more minutes, you guys. And I want to clarify just a couple things here, because I want to see if it's... Yeah, let's just... Well then. Well then. My goodness. Where did it go? Oh, it's the Hermit. The Hermit card. Virgo. Yeah, we already talked about Virgo. Wow. So Virgo could definitely be here. And 3 of Pentacles. Wow. 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 And Virgo is feminine energy here. And 3 of Pentacles. Wow. Wow, Lord. Wow. Wow. That's all I'm going to say, you guys, is I'm so in shock here. Wow. We talked about Virgo, and we talked about Pentacle, or 3 of Pentacles. This, okay. 7 of Cups on the bottom there. Spiritual consequences, but you had 6 of Cups. That's funny. Jehovah, can you clarify this 4 of Pentacles for me, please? 10 of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. So there might not even be a father here involved. And if he is, he's just a total pushover. But your mama's got the financial control over you. Yeah. This Hermit here, this is a master manipulator. It's to plot and overanalyze. And in the good, it's to make sure it's like this vantage point, you know, to make sure that you're not doing anything. If I take this route, what's going to lead me there? 2211. If I take this route, what's going to lead me there? If I take this route, what's going to lead me there? However, when a Hermit's in the negative, as this mother's energy is, that's a wicked, wicked, wicked manipulator. 2222, 4 and 4 right there. So this 3 and 3 here could definitely be this Virgo's energy. Your mom could be a Virgo here. And she has major control over your finances. And she won't let go, or she caused so much issue here. She may have even stolen money. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Yeah, oh man, it's just time to walk away. 6, 7, 8 of Cups, Aries. It's very, very emotional what's going on here. Yeah, that fell right over the 10 of Cups there. 8 of Cups came back out. Oh, Lord. Yeah, he says walk away. Your happiness is waiting. Walk away if you want to be happy. Yeah. I can't believe that 8 of Cups came back out. Wow, Aries. Look at that. The devil's on the bottom there. It's hard to walk away because the devil inside of you that mirrors her devil, they're fusing together. And that's why this bond, this control is so hard here. You know, it's like match, 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 match. And everything just poof goes up in flames. And then it's like, ah, but I love you, Mom. I love you, Mom. Why are we doing this? But I love you, Mom. But her viewpoint is off. Her mind has been tricked to trick her heart space. She doesn't know what love is. She does not understand what love is. She doesn't understand what acceptance is. And sweetheart, if she does not accept herself, she will never, ever, ever accept you. She will never accept you. You have to realize that. Oh man, I'm feeling your heartache right now, honey. I'm feeling it right here. It's coming up from my solar plexus up to my heart. You have to realize She was never good enough for you. You are plenty good enough for her. You are plenty good enough for yourself. She was never good enough for you. And she knows that. And that's why this is so controlling. She can't let you go because then she has no control. She has no control over you. She has to find something else to have control over because she does not have control inside of herself because of the devil. Okay. She's very, very sick. Your mother is very, very sick. I'm sending you so much love and light. Yeah, look at that. The devil's control of your wheel, your fortunes here. Okay, you have control, sweetheart, and they are divinely guided. It's all right here for you. We already talked about this. Your mama doesn't have control of her own spiritual consequences. 7 of Cups. This is where that 7 of Cups came in. She doesn't have control, but you're learning to have control of your own heart, control your own spiritual consequences, okay? Wow, that's beautiful here. Yep, look at that. Princess of Swords with Page of Swords. Yep. Yep. She has no control over her truth either. Yep. And once again, when you mirror her, she's looking at you like, you know, Page of Swords, this little child is a terror against me, against me, against me. When really you're just trying to damn come home to her, right? Yeah, I get this. They're so against you and so defensive because they can't accept their mirror. They can't accept their truth. They do not. Ooh, donut sounds really good right now, man. She does not have personal accountability of herself here. Okay, like I already talked about. And if she can't accept her mirror, your mirror is just going to pew, pew, and then pew, 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 pew. That 8 of Swords is coming in because you're going to have all that interference, all of that reflection coming at you, you know. Where's your sunglasses? Okay. Yeah, look at that. King of Wands. Yep, her masculine side is resonating very, 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 very low. Sweetheart, let's get you some chakra cards and we'll wrap it up. But I am here for you, no matter what your situation may be, just however your mother has control over you. It has been made very clear to me, even though I'm surprised that the High Priestess card didn't come out, because that would have been ultimate confirmer. However, Hanged Man, surrender to the energy and let go. The Emperor inside of you is waiting. Knight of Cups in the negative. Yeah, King of Wands. Oh, look at that. Justice. Look, you're going to get justice for your... Oh, you need to stand up in your truth about your feelings before you can go and say the truth. Look at you. Okay, this is your transition right here. Yeah, I see that now. And then, your world will get justice for it, okay? They're not going to hear your apology. You're going to be heartbroken about it. They're not going to accept the truth either. And your 4 of Cups is going to stand up on its own in this death and rebirth. King of Swords there. Wow. 7 of Cups once again. Wow, that's beautiful. No matter what, they're not going to hear you. So just keep in mind that when you go and try to break off this communication, this separation, when you try to just do whatever it is, handle it with grace the most that you can, because your spiritual consequences will come back to bite you in the butt, not your mama, okay? Handle it with grace. Handle it with love. Cry it all out later. Be angry about it later. Your mama is very sick. Romans 7, she doesn't know what she's doing. She's a slave to sin, and she's very, very, very sick, and I'm sending her love and light, and I'll be praying for her. Drop an emoji below if you'd like a prayer. I would be more than honored to. Aries, I'm sending you a big hug right now. I know you just want a hug, and here's one of those. It's very, very difficult because you have so much love for your mama, but you have to love yourself more. If your mama was your best friend and the love of your life was treating you like this, what would your mama tell you? Time to walk away. That person's very sick. So what do we do when it's our mama? What do we do when our mama's very sick? You still have to love her anyway. Yep. Sacral chakra here. You feel very passionate towards her, and I know, I get it. You just gotta love her anyway. You just gotta pray for her anyway. You need to respond to her with love. She could be in that chair and just evil as hell. Just say, okay, Mom, I love you anyway. Make your transition first, though. Make your exit, and then just continue to love her, because eventually she's going to break. Eventually she's going to see your light full of God, and it's going to start hissing at hers, or her energy is going to start hissing at God's light. Therefore, it's going to start hissing at her intentionally on the inside. Her energy is going to start hissing at her. Things are going to start shattering for her, because you are also a reflection of her. Energetically, you absorb her energy. Therefore, when she's around you, when she's listening to your voice on the phone, no matter what's going on, you are still a reflection of her. Therefore, wouldn't she be a reflection of you on the opposite side of that polynomial sphere of light? So if you're giving her positive energy, what do you think is going to happen? And I challenge you to do so, because that is the best way that as a child of God, we can honor our father and our mother. We honor their light, okay? Their light's inside of her. It's just very trafficked right now by the devil himself, hidden in his mini snake skins. We already saw that, okay? How can you turn this passion from anger negatively to positively for your mama? Because she's your mama, honey. She ain't going anywhere. You don't want to separate from her, obviously. So what's been working, what hasn't been working before hasn't been working. So what can we do? What can we come up with? I'm here to help you. Like I said, to be able to have a great and graceful exit and move on, to serve you positively while also serving your mother positively. No matter how she acts, you just need to remember she's very, very sick. 3111 here. I feel how sick she is, and I get this. My mother's the same way. Okay. You know, look at this child is this princess here. She's even got a crown on. She's reading this elderly person a story. You know, maybe your parents are starting to have Alzheimer's symptoms, starting to have dementia symptoms. Maybe you have to start reading things more often and helping them more often, and it's just become angry. Maybe they're becoming older and you're just like, oh, I don't want to take care of them, you know. However, you don't want to take care of them because of this toxicity inside, okay? I'm here to help you. There's a lot of different energies going through me, but as of right now, it's how can you think and act with love? Because when you think and act with love on the inside, your intuition, your light here will then project it on the outside, and things will get easier for you in the 3D. And how amazing would it be if your mom finally broke and things started to settle down and she started to heal? I pray for your mama. I pray that for my mama every day. I want my mom to get well, and that's how I honor her light. So we have to wish and manifest good things, even towards our enemies. We have to love them like we love ourselves. Okay. What else is here, Lord? Let's see. Bottom of the deck. Yep. Look at that in your heart space. Your heart space is upside down because you're a victim to her, but she's a victim to herself. She's a victim to herself. See, look at that. Truth did not want to come out there. My throat chakra just went boom. She's a victim to herself. Therefore, you're a victim to her, and now you're a victim to yourself. Okay. That's why we got to change how we feel for our own heart spaces to then project how we feel to our elderly. Okay, that's beautiful, Lord. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Let's do a couple more here he wants to do. I know we're at 33, but this is important. Yeah, there we go. That was probably that last card there that he wanted. I felt that release. Yeah. Wow, Lord. Wow. This, look at you. 333 is rolling in right now. Good things are coming. 6 and 6 once you balance yourself emotionally. Here's your root chakra, sweetheart. And this comes before this. You got your solar plexus and then your heart. So you're really at this new death and rebirth, these 13s that we already talked about. Because here you're starting back over at your wands. And that's your root. This is your wands, which you already had that King of Wands coming out. You're really standing up in your masculine truth and your masculine power because this is who you are. Okay. What you're having to work on right now is that you are not this mask that she wants you to be. You're not just this doll that's going to sit in the corner. You're not going to just absorb what she wants you. You can't read her damn mind, okay? You're not telepathic. You're never going to make her happy because she has such high, stupid-ass expectations that she's all over the place because she's very mentally sick, okay? All of these thoughts, all of these influencers that she's trying to give you have only made you depart from yourself. You need to step inside to your intuition here, this projection, okay, and realize that this is your soulmate, is really you on the inside here, sweetheart, okay? You know, this King of Wands really has to come into play. And Jehovah's saying, look, if you just put your hand up, say, okay, Mom, I'm done. I'm done here. Make a difference. You don't necessarily have to do that, but energetically, it's like, I'm not going to let this mask that you're trying to put on me anymore. I have my own face. I am my own person. I have my own feelings. I am not you. I'm not this little form of energetic regrets in this flesh sack for you to just carry around and get pissed off when I don't do what you want me to do on the inside. You don't even do what you want yourself to do on the inside. So how the fuck am I supposed to know that I'm supposed to do it? Right? You are yours before you are anyone else's. Okay? You have your own spiritual consequences. You have your own spiritual soul. You have your own emotions. You have your own behaviors. You have your own acceptance. Okay? Your mama does not feel a splinter of the pain that she gives you. Only you do. Do you want to continue to drift farther away from yourself, your inner child in here, from your heart? Or do you want to get better and realize that you can't help your mom? She has to help herself. You can't do it anymore, okay? When it comes to the money situation, y'all need to figure that out. If she's really this sick, maybe the fight over this like power of eternity. I just saw POA. Power of attorney is coming into play. Maybe you need to get a power of attorney, you know, something along those lines. Maybe you have been trying to not get one, and it's coming through my spirit for a reason. It might be a sign for you that, yeah, my mom is really this sick and she has no control over the money. Maybe that's all this money is gone and you're like, what the hell is going on? You know, that's inheritance for you, man. Yeah, look at that. Look at the more that you allow her energy to absorb you, the more that your third eye is upside down and you're not connecting with yourself or your faith here. Okay, this mask, you need to build this barrier and you need to come home to your faith and yourself here to be able to move on in the right direction. Okay, yeah, look at that impartiality. Once you are coming back to yourself here intuitively, your mother is still going to affect you here. And this is why you got to find that balance. This passion's coming back in. Okay, Mom, this is your shit. And this is my shit, but I'm not going to let you make me feel this way. I'm just going to hold space for you over here as I balance myself out. And that way this can be okay as things move on here. Things can be okay. And then we can just hold forward there as I still heal and I hold space for you, Mom. I'm holding space for you right now, but I have my own other space over here that I'm really tendering to. I'll hold space for you, Mom, but I'm not going to let you fuck up my shit anymore. Okay. Yep, that's what's got to change here. These boundaries need to be put up. You really need to sit here and say, this is for me, Mom. I have space for you, but this is for me. Okay. Yeah, look at that. There you go. You've been disconnected like we've already talked about. You're having such a hard time responding to yourself and your faith here because she confuses you. She brings all this toxicity in once again, and it's traumatic, and then you're triggered over and over and over again. You know, you're freaked out. You have anxiety here. Your inner child is just like, wow. This Empress energy, you could be a mom already and your daughter or son's looking up at you and you're just like, oh, I can't even deal with you right now because I can't even deal with myself. Look what your mom has made you do to your own daughter, to your own son. And this is why becoming a cycle breaker is so important. So I'm here for you. I love you so much. Stay tuned for Self-Love Sunday. I think you will love it. I love you. Wounds into light.